Oh, hey there. Listening to some great music. I bring that up because Square just bought Tidal. And one of the things that is happening right now that's exciting is the change in how businesses connect with people like you and I. It used to be that artists would create music through record companies and they would depend on those record companies to help them become successful. Well, that has quickly changed, and now you're seeing this shift of artists becoming more independent and they're able to leverage their fans and other partnerships with businesses to get their career going. So Square is one of those companies that has come alongside Tidal, and what they're going to do is break up this old way of doing music. And Jack Dorsey, probably one of the best people to do this, is going to be leading the way. They're going to be a frontier company partnering with Jay-Z, and they're going to be helping to monetize and to help artists with their music careers and not be so dependent on these record companies. Now, Square allows you to spend, send, store, and invest your money all in one app. The other way Square operates is through sellers. That just allows small businesses to connect with buyers online and in person, manage their money and financing. What is Tidal? Tidal is a cool artist-led entertainment platform that connects artists and their fans together through exclusive content and events. They're in over 56 countries globally. They have over 70 million songs and 250,000 videos in their catalog. What makes Tidal unique is that they provide high quality audio for their subscribers. They have hi-fi tiers, which just means that you're able to listen to music in a whole new way. They have original video series, podcasts, and artist discovery on the platform. To the tune of almost $300 million, Square is going to be paying for this, and this partnership between the two probably will happen over a couple years before we see anything definite happen. But this is a big change, people. And you probably have seen some of these other streaming music services like Spotify and Apple Music and Pandora. Now this is the next level. So people are able to connect with music artists in a whole new way by seeing behind the scenes, seeing special access to concerts or pre-release albums. And another thing I've seen is that people are going to be able to support these artists at the early stages and possibly get royalties. How great would that be to have supported, say, Johnny Cash or the Beatles early on and get a small amount of money for their music being popular in the future? So be on the lookout for that, because that's where things are headed. And the world is changing very quickly, as you have probably noticed. So think about Square and how they've been able to disrupt the digital payment space and take business away from Visa and MasterCard. Think about how Jack Dorsey also disrupted the social media space with Twitter. So these are just a few things that are happening at a very fast pace and something you might not have thought of. So this is something that I'm excited about because I've used the Cash App that is also made by Square, and it's helped me send digital payments to friends and family, but it's also helped me invest my money in a very simple way. Now I invest my money in other ways through other brokerages, but the Cash App has just been a great one-stop place to do some of these activities, and more so than, say, a Wells Fargo or a US bank. Now, another broker that I've been checking out recently is the Webull. And Webull is offering some free stocks. If you check out the link below and you open an account and deposit some money, you could win up to, say, $1,400 worth of stock share that they give you for free. So there's not much time left. So be sure to check it out in the link that I provided below. And they have just made the whole investing process very simple. And what I love about this is that they make the charts and all the numbers that used to be eye-boggling and you didn't want to have to stare at all those numbers very easy to look at. In my last video about corporate bonds, I talked about debt and how corporations are getting into so much long-term debt. They're essentially taking their ability to use credit and almost use it to the max. Can you imagine if I went out and took all the credit lines that I had and filled them up to about 75 to 80%? Well, that's what some of these big companies and small companies are doing. And it's going to really cause problems down the road. I'm really worried. And Square is just one of those companies that historically hasn't had that much long-term debt, but recently they just opened up some big financing and they're really wanting to invest heavily into some of the projects they're doing, Tidal being one of them. So there is this big game going on right now in big business, and what that is it's being to first to market. It's being able to implement these new products or do this big research and be able to push that through the pipeline very quickly at the expense of leveraging their credit. And I think one of the reasons for this is because of the very low interest rates right now that's out there. And all that simply means is, say the credit card you had right now, say Chase or Citibank said, hey, Levi, instead of the 20% a month you got to pay us, now you only have to pay 5% to us. And guess what? You don't have to pay monthly anymore. All you have to do is just pay us twice a year. Man, that would really tempt me to use more of that credit and to just willy-nilly, buy stuff without thinking about it first. So this is just one of the big problems with corporate bonds. And, corporate bonds is something that is very similar to government bonds, where the government is also using their credit with other countries and businesses to fund their military, to fund their social programs, everything else like that. So this is one of those things where you have to really watch the spending of a company, and it's sometimes hard to do. And these brokers have really tried to not make it a focal point, but now they're catching on. I think some of these brokers are saying, okay, it's our social responsibility to make sure that our investors are intelligent, they're informed, and that we're displaying this information in a way that's digestible and easy to understand at a glance. So that's all I really had to share with you guys, that there's this one particular event going on, which is Square is buying Tidal, and it's going to happen here in the next quarter or two, and it's not going to happen all at once, and it's not like you're going to see it all around us. It's going to take some time for that business vertical to be built and for us to maybe see some real result from it. But with these very smart people at the helm, like Jack Dorsey, expect some big things. We never thought that Square would be in a lot of some of these small businesses, and now even some of these big businesses, they've really been able to help make things better for businesses all around. Be sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. It really helped me out, and I hope you guys have learned just a little bit more about investing and help you understand it in a whole new way. Hey, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends and family who might be thinking about investing here in the near future. Maybe they have some extra cash, or they have an IRA, or say a 401 that they want to self-direct. Make sure to share this channel with them. It's just an easy way for them to get started, to tip their toe into the investing world. I think it's just something that will be easy and fun, entertaining for them to watch when they have free time.